Hi all. So recently I got an opportunity to sit down with Martin Sundberg, who is an FBA seller and a very, very successful one at that. And he has a very analytical mind and a good approach for how to find out if a product idea is worth investing time and money into. And we talked about a lot of different things. We talked about how to use Jungle Scout. We talked about what to look for to spot a successful product idea. But one extract from this longer interview that I wanted to share here is how a smaller e-commerce business can compete with a larger business which has a lot of advertising budget. And like I said, Martin is an absolute expert in this field. So I found the conversation extremely, extremely helpful for myself. And I hope that you find it helpful for you as well. So with that, let's jump into it. The idea of offering something that is functionally superior to what is already on the market, I think that's a quite valuable idea to e-commerce seller outside of Amazon as well. Because as a smaller seller, you probably don't have the budget to go in like a huge company and spend a lot on advertising, on brand building, on product promotion. So what you really have to sell is the clear advantage of your product. So at least that could be a starting point to build a brand around.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, this is what you can compete on. You can't compete on brand. You can't compete. I mean, if you just have money for it, you can sell basically everything if you just put enough into advertising. But that's not sustainable either. I think the only way you can compete is to give customer a better product. And yeah.
And that's a quite positive thing, I think, right? Because that actually means the best product, the best thing wins, which is
fair. Yeah, for sure. And I mean that's what's amazing now with e-commerce. I mean, today anyone can start competing with huge brands, which was not possible before, because before you needed to have everything set up with factory, you needed to get into retail. Today, anyone can source suppliers from China, change a product, and just launch it.
Yep.
And it's fantastic. So anyone can be an e-commerce entrepreneur.
Yeah. And you have proven that yourself, creating the business that you have created.
Yeah. And I mean, I see more. It's just I see more and more the way you can compete. I think the easiest way and the best way is to find and make it better than the competitors.
Find a niche and make it better, you said, right?
Yeah, like a niche product. And yeah. It's also good to keep in mind, I don't want to confuse you guys too much now, but probably already from the beginning, you should decide, do I want to sell on Amazon first, or do I want to sell on my own e-commerce platform? Because it can be quite different. Maybe this is not a perfect example, but let's say you want to launch a very ordinary product, like let's say here, like a bottle, right? A water bottle. It might be that you can make like a really good water bottle, and there's a lot of demand on Amazon, because Amazon is a place where people often go for everyday products. If you want to buy like a water bottle, you probably go to Amazon and search for it, and there's huge volume for it. And it's very possible that if you put a lot of effort, if you have a good idea, that you can create a fantastic water bottle, and that the customer sees it when they search for it on Amazon, and that it starts selling really well. But this doesn't mean that you will be able to sell the product outside Amazon, because a water bottle, first, it's quite difficult to brand. Like, how are you going to brand a water bottle to have at home? Like, it's, in the end of the day, it's a water bottle. Secondly, there's no clear target group, so it's very difficult to specify your ads on social media, because there's no specific interest around it.
Right.
And the same with like if you want to use influencers, it's, you know, if you sell outside Amazon, usually your product needs to have a bit more wow factor. So I just wanted to mention that Amazon it's really good for everyday products that people search for. Off Amazon is usually better for products which has a bit more of this wow factor.
That's really valuable, actually. Yeah.
Which you're not actively searching for, but if it pops up in your newsfeed, it grabs attention.